check with some configuration for profit centers before we assign a sales invoice that should land into profitability analysis. Now, profitability analysis will be our core focus, and last time we actually ran into an error because some of the organizational segments units like employees and sub-employee groups were not activated in our company code. That also will do, and then we'll pass these entries from one profit center to another before we display the report. Then we discuss what is profit center accounting, difference in profitability analysis, and what's profit center accounting, and what's the fundamental difference and fundamental segregation that is available with us, and how it is modeled in ECC, how we can simultaneously use both, and how it looks like and is designed in S4HANA. We'll also discuss that. This should be a long session, so stay with us. It's a live session. You can join. You can also post questions. We are going to cover and then we'll also maintain an operating concern. Once we are done with that, then we'll have the profitability analysis, configuration of the structure, and next part is that we are going to run some programs that would be run in the background before we run the reports in AC Doka. Then we'll create characteristics in profitability analysis, and we'll also assign controlling area to operating concerns. So it's pretty much easy, although the profitability analysis area seems to be like consultant, because not much is discussed in the market, because each has a different approach due to set of requirements that could be different. Then we continue with the configuration again, and then we'll have conditions being applied to value fields. Now, this is very important for people who really want to understand what we are really talking about. Condition types in SDR core, fundamentally related with profitability analysis. If you have a good grip as an SD consultant, the understanding of course will be easy for you for profitability analysis, but that doesn't mean that finance consultant cannot understand, comprehend. That's why we have this session today, so that we can get some understanding for profitability analysis. We've already covered condition types for sales and distribution in the previous lectures. You can follow our channel for that. Then we'll have some GL level changes and cost level changes. Create some master data. Create an allocation structure that should be pretty much straightforward, because we've already, as a convention, that we VAUSNET with our YouTube channel and knowledge base Okay, now we're back. We're back with that. Let's go to okay. So this is if we actually go into guess that fill out. Okay, I am ठीक है ठीक है field reference. Okay, field reference is today is 07 May. Enter. Okay, and 43,000 business area lands. We don't need a business area. Text sales invoice. Sales invoice. Okay. Next, I know there will be some issues going records, VAUSNET document 1801, display 50 profit center report, KE5Z, 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 values over here, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. Now let's come back to our discussion. We are actually going ahead, moving forward pretty smoothly, but some things here and there are actually getting missed as well. Concurrent use 0 and use 0. That's pretty much okay. Profit center accounting is basically to analyze profitability of organization units. Profit center can be structured according to plans, branch offices, products, or product ranges. So basically, if you take an example of petrochemical or oil and gas, product ranges will be lubricants. Lubricants for bikes will be different, lubricants for cars, for trucks, for tractors. That's product ranges. Now products, lubricants for tractors is a separate niche. Lubricant for cars is a separate niche. Branch offices, if companies like Zara, apparel, they have site offices and showrooms. Showrooms all over retail stores in different countries and major and since you don't find Zara in every city, in every nook and corner of every city, but those branch offices will be distinct and significant as signature retail stores that will become profit centers. Plants that are producers of inventories and stocks can also be designated as profit centers. Now, what's profitability analysis? To analyze the profitability and profitability segments like customer, employee, product. So we have something common with profit center accounting, that's product and product ranges, but we can have an non-exhaustible list, unlimited levels of reporting in profitability analysis that can also match. So profit center accounting becomes a sub-niche of profitability analysis. This is called multidimensional profitability, which when interpreted, for example, like customer-wise profit or employee-wise profit, product-wise profit. So profit can be seen from various dimensions. Profit center accounting uses period accounting and cost of sales accounting, while profitability analysis uses cost of sales accounting method. So there is similarity, but the dimensions, of course, are different when it comes to approaching both of these. Profitability analysis is of two types, costing and account-based. Both types can be used simultaneously, but in S4HANA, it's account-based because it also covers costing-based. In ECC, in costing-based profitability analysis, it uses value fields to group cost and revenue elements. Value fields to group cost and revenue elements. In account-based, it uses cost and revenue elements, no value fields. And in account-based, reconciliation issues are not there. In value field-based, costing-based, reconciliation has to be taken care of. Delivery updates in SD that updates cost of goods sold in FI immediately, but it's not shown up in profitability analysis as we just saw in F-2. It was not updating profitability analysis, so you have to actually work a little bit more. Billing updates FI with revenue. So delivery updates DFI but not profitability analysis. During billing, profitability analysis is updated with cost of goods sold and revenue. Okay, so it's during billing, not during delivery. So there is a mismatch. Reconciliation issues happen when delivery is done in one period and billing is done in different period. That is conflict can actually come up. Cost of goods sold can be split into cost components. Variance analysis is possible. Tables are generated without any concern. Whereas in accounting-based profitability analysis, cost component split is not possible. Variance analysis is also not possible. Uses standard tables, which is COEP. That is in ECC. We're not dealing with ECC, but we should have an understanding. In profitability analysis, in S4HANA, things are different. Things a little bit different. In account-based low reconciliation, it can be split into cost components. Variance analysis is possible, which was not earlier possible in ECC, and it uses standard tables, AC DOCA. Yeah, the most favorite table I believe is AC DOCA, and we don't have any users still. We don't mind that because we are happy with what we are actually publishing. So, okay, variance analysis possible, table generator, operating concern, billing, and delivery. That is the difference. Okay. Coming to point 8, operating concern is the highest node in CO. It is above the controlling area. Multiple controlling areas are important to an operating concern, and the fundamental difference or the hierarchy that we have to understand that company codes report to controlling area in return reports to an operating concern. In operating concern, we define the profitability analysis reporting data structure. Operating concern contains a list of characteristics and value fields. Now this is basically the inherent part feature of characteristics and value fields that shape and model the profitability analysis. Characteristic is the level at where you see the report and value fields only for costing based profitability analysis is what figure you want to see the report. So values basically updates the values. Characteristics is the level. Now characteristics is the sales area and the profit center area, or the revenue elements, or the product, or you want to use, for example, you want to see the customer wise revenue, cost of sales, profit. Your customer is the characteristic. So customer is basically the characteristic, revenue, cost elements are the value fields, cost of sales and profit. So values, anything that comes with value is value fields. Characteristic is the variable, which is customer or the sales area or the period or the product range. That becomes a characteristic. Define operating concern, maintain operating concern. Operating concern is okay, create button. We've already done this, we've already activated this. You go to 9 attributes tab, fiscal variant, import currency, click button, select KM TMR sales employee material group. Okay, fine. Let's go back and let's have a look. I hope it doesn't sign out. Okay, it has signed us out. Okay, we are back. Okay, we're back, and let's go and check our profitability analysis. SPRO implementation guide, and let's check our operating concern configuration. How is it modeled? And perhaps we'll have to remodel everything again. And profitability analysis structures define maintain operating concern. TM ATNR sales employee structure tab. AFCO display data structure. Oh, I think I've got it in display, but okay, now we have data structure. Might go back again and get a change mode, cross client settings, change data structure, create button, select Okay, let me scroll down and see if you can find. KM KM Okay, good. This is going here and sales employee, but we don't have a sales employee because at macro. So we'll have to address that sales employee part because we have to. Choose this. Object selected. Okay, I want this. Okay, I cannot select this because this is already active. Okay, let's meet data structure. Save. I want sales user customer group, sales employee and material group. Although our structure is not supported yet with sales employee. The thing is that we have to complete this configuration, and that will add to our understanding. Okay, so okay, revenue. In every operating, there are some fixed characteristics which are included into operating concern automatically. Product now characteristic as I told you, product, company code, controlling area, sales order. Predefined characters option, we can include more characters. These are predefined in the field catalog and explicitly added to operating concern like sales employee, material group, customer group. Customer defined, we can also define our own characters in field catalog. From there you can include them in your operating concern. That's what we have done. Value fields, left arrow button, and okay, we want something maybe 10, 30, 100, 10, 30. Very good. We are loving this. Right? Saved. Great. Okay, we are executing this and saving it. So you guys will understand that we have some variables, value fields that we have to create. Value fields are created for operating concern money requirement for the field. Those also need to be created. Value field, a value field can be created. Non-field or quantity field. Enable value field, sales quantity, invoice quantity or quantity field, and others are sales quantity, invoice quantity, sales quantity and invoice quantity. Invoice quantity and sales quantity, that is 700 we will execute. It's taking some time, but nonetheless we'll just move ahead. But we need to actually create all of these value fields. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll just wait for the system to actually come back. Let's wait. So we have to come back to the 10. Just save, activate, backward concern, integrate with the message, history activation, save. Okay, it's a good program. Doka, 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 doka. Come on, this is done. Activated. Go back. Yes, we have to generate the operating concern environment. Okay, so this is taking some time. Nevertheless, we'll just try to understand the journey, output device, and then of course it's all mechanics that we have to look into. Here, JWC Doka, characteristics, creating characteristics. Anyways, but I guess our attempt at understanding COPA quite very much rewarded, and rewarded because it would actually help us to understand, even though the data might not be that accurate as we wish to have. Okay, but right now the point is, the purpose is to get a clear understanding, right? So right now we have this part. Rest of the part, of course, rest of the fields, sorry, the slides are just very easy enough to do. Just have to do something little easier. This is what we're going to do today. And let me just get an update. Okay, when just taking some time. Shouldn't. Okay, environment. Okay, everything is maintain value fields. This is what I actually wanted to get my hands on. All value fields from operating concern. Okay, all value fields. Then 0.0, 0.0, change, processing value average summation. Yeah, it should be summation. Customer discount. Okay. Save. Just okay. VV10 created. VV30. This is a customer discount. Discount. Okay, yes, save by the warnings, outgoing freight, maybe 100. Outgoing freight. Freight. Save. Field saved. Internal sales commission. 30. 30. Internal sales commission. Internal sales. Internal commission. Okay. Save. COGS. VV40. Cost of goods sold. VV40. Material input. VV150. Input save. Material overhead. Material overhead, which is VV250. Material overhead. Material overhead. Save. So these are some global value fields that we are creating. Overhead production cost VV400. VV400. Production cost. Okay, VV400, VV700. VV700. Sales quantity. Sales quantity. And this should be average summation last value. Okay, don't worry, we'll just keep it as it is. Sales quantity. Advertising. VV713. VV713 is advertising. Amount. 713 VVIQT. VIQT. Create invoice quantity. This is invoiced quantity. back and add these fields to our operating concern. That is more important to maintain data structures, fill all the required fields. Simple. Okay, continue. Attributes. Okay, data structure, which is change. Okay, value fields. So we have VV10, VV30, VV10, VV30, VV100, VV10. Okay, let's go down. Page down. VV10. Definition okay, but I want this to be here. Revenue is there. VV10, VV30. Come on. Okay, I want this to be changed. Completely. Environment. Okay, let's okay. Assignments still exist. Okay, assignments that exist basically is due to okay. Data structure. Okay, value field is okay. Why is it that this active? Okay, VV10, VV30 will have to activate every part of it. Okay, active. Okay, continue, activate. Okay, internal sales commission. So this extra legwork that we're doing right now, which is okay, fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. But for our better understanding, it's good that we are going through all of this right now. Let's continue import. your understanding, so you don't have to get frustrated. That is how it actually works. Okay, because you're working for your client, the process will be different every time that you come across client processes or client environment. It will be different. Sometimes it might not be that. Sometimes it might not be that friendly or aligned or something that you expecting aligned with your expectations. thing is that there was this perception around the market that profitability analysis is very difficult thing, and people just people have an understanding of that is not whether your perception was just even that it's very difficult to achieve, and not everyone is not for everyone is not meant for the faint-hearted. Everyone has some asset and mastery. That's why it's now you see that isn't that difficult, but just that what is basically the structure of what it does. Okay, so we are actually done with that. Copy. SC38. Okay, execute. Operatives. Must be started in that. Okay. Execute operating concern. Execute in background. Okay, let's go back again. Do it. And execute. CO. Program. Execute in background. Continue. Okay. Widget. Save. It's done. Execute in background. We've done that. Okay. Now we are checking the background. SN37. SN37. Execute. Okay, finished. Double click. Click this one. Whatever is occurred. Okay, it was added to your fields and should be added to the table AC DOCA. Activating operating concern KA0. KA0. Operating concern, we've already done that. Yeah. It's already activated. Already seen this. Okay. Up to define operating same time maintain characters and character from LFD1 display button. Okay. So what we do is go to SPRO and profitability analysis, controlling, in profitability analysis we'll just check our operating concern. अरे कोई मसला नहीं, अरे कोई मसला नहीं. Maintain characteristics and in characteristics we're creating characteristics. Characters and operating concern. Okay, display button. Display button. Extras menu flex fuels. Extras button flex fuels. Extras button flex fuels. Okay, so we have these characteristics. That's a long list of givens. Keep creating characteristics. Device body segment price, segment level characteristics. Easy body segment is a unique combination of 4 segments. 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 4 seg operating expense part of property segment, so this setting is not available in S4. Assign component code, controlling area operating concern. We've already done that. 15. Continue. Controlling area of have different fiscal year variants. Solution make sure for same fiscal year variants. When you log off, relog in and perform the other step, define a model for actual postings. Okay, so fine, fair enough. Yeah, because this was really sweating around this. Okay, now let's assign controlling area, enterprise structure, assignment, controlling, assign controlling area to operating concern. So multiple controlling areas can be assigned to IMC is already assigned. Okay. Number ranges. Okay, let's go back. SPRO. SPRO controlling profitability analysis, flow of actual values, initial steps, define number ranges. Okay, operating expense is okay, we have a number range and it's already there. And we add interval. Okay. Number starters is but anyways, I mean it's okay. We're gonna change groups. Static elements first. But it's already assigned, yeah. Generated group, yeah, okay, fine. Why do we really have to do it? Element group, we've already done that. 16, double click on COPA docs. Now ABC, save, continue. Okay, we've done that. 17 SD condition. Now this is important. Okay. Same path. Transfer of billing documents. Billing documents, assign value fields. Assign value fields. Okay. Now value fields will be assigned to local maintain assignment as the conditions. Operating concern, IMCO. I wish and I pray that we have the condition types. Entries, condition type PR00. PRS 2007. Quantity fields. Server is actually slowed down, but anyways, it's been a good hour that we have spent today, but again no viewers and no questions and nothing. We've gone live, but nobody's really bothered to learn COPA profitability analysis, which is a very interesting area to understand and conceptually has very much potential for you for your career. It's very, very prospective. Alright, so this is something that is
17, that's what we have to do. Then we have geo, that will do in the next one. So condition type p0 0 value field vv010 and vps vv vv140 vv140 k007 vv030. Wait, view details, incorrect entry, let's check. I guess it's already assigned, but it should be assigned somewhere else. V140 vv030. Save, continue. Does not exist. Okay, does not exist. Okay. Oh, okay.